Welcome to ViewTheRace.com. This is the Over the Esker 5K from Weymouth, Massachusetts. This very difficult 5K is held entirely within Great Esker Park in Weymouth. Now this race is run on a paved trail that runs right through Esker Park, which goes up and over the Esker itself. So you're going to have some very difficult rolling terrain. Doesn't start out too bad, but pretty soon after the race starts, you're going to be faced with your toughest challenge of the day, which is Heart Attack Hill. And this is a very difficult climb. Now soon after the start, the road starts to kick left and right, and then you start the climb up Heart Attack Hill. Now this is very steep. And to make things worse, there's actually speed bumps every 10 or 15 feet or so as you start the base of this climb. You continue to wind and climb up this hill. Now there are breaks in the hill as you continue to climb it. There's going to be breaks where all of a sudden the road will just flatten out just a little bit and then it will kick up again. But very difficult climb. You just want to really pace yourself up this hill. Right about here, it actually gets very steep. Really difficult part of the hill right here. Again, there's no shame in walking a few steps if you find that it's too steep right at the beginning of one of these parts of the hill that kick up. You might want to just take 5 or 10 walking steps just to recover slightly. You might actually find that you're walking faster than running on some parts of this hill. As you come close to the top of the hill, just keep in mind that all of a sudden you're going to go around a corner and then you're going to have a very rapid descent right here. It's going to kick left and right and you're going to be running very, very fast. It's a very steep downhill. And you're just going to continue straight at the bottom of the hill. Hopefully you can maintain some speed and the road's going to flatten out and you're going to have a nice section of the course right through here. And then all of a sudden you're going to go off the path. And it's going to be a little bit of a tough uphill, dirt, rocky path. And this is the off-road part of the course. It's going to bear the right, and it's going to be a little bit muddy and dirty. And then you're going to take a right, and you're going to go through the tall grass. This will be beaten down on race day, so it'll be very well marked. And then you're going to cut through the woods and take a left, and you're going to head back the way you came. So this is probably the easiest part of the course. This road is just relatively flat, just rolling terrain. But again, you want to pace yourself through this section because if you recall that very rapid descent that we did about half a mile ago, you're now going to have to go up that hill. So right after the break in the trees, you're going to start that very tough climb. This is very steep through this section. The good news is this hill is not overly long, but the bad news is it's probably just as steep as Heart Attack Hill. So once you get over the initial very difficult part of that climb, again, the road's going to flatten out just a bit, and it's going to switch back to just rolling terrain. Now this Esker is the highest Esker in North America, rising up to 90 feet. So you'll notice if you look to your left and right, you're actually pretty high up at certain points of this course. So as you come up and over this hill, the good news is now we get to run down Heart Attack Hill. So the return trip, once you get over that initial difficult climb, is easier on the return than it was on the way out. So now as we get closer to the finish, we're going to start going down that very rapid descent that had the hill with the speed bumps that we had to climb on the way out. We get to go down it right here. We're going to really pick up some speed, and then the road's going to flatten out, and you're going to have a nice fast finish. If you have anything left, you pick it up right here. It's just flat all the way to the finish. Great finish to a great race. Thank you for viewing the race at ViewTheRace.com.